Всем привет, с вами Лейла, и мы продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. Это прохождение на 100%. Ну что же, что я хочу сделать первым делом сегодня? Сегодня я хочу победить Имельду рейс в последней гонке. Я надеюсь, что у меня это получится, что моих скиллов в полете мне хватит.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually, thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose.
Ну, да, проиграть это есть такой момент. Давай, 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 что ты остановился? Так, не теряем кольца. Нет! Все, это... Можно сказать, фиаско. Тут роляет каждая секундочка. Скажите, что финиш близко, молю вас. У меня еще и штрафа 6 секунд. Давай! Я не успела.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time. This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one, then commit to it.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all. Now, care to try again?
I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
Контрол, блин, чертов! Да блин, я путаю Shift и Ctrl. Это кошмар. Вот ей не сложно, а мне-то очень сложно.
No success there.
2 кольца пропущено, ну вот жесть. Хотя у меня есть шанс.
It wasn't too bad.
Я победила.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here, 5th year. You're an asset to our house. You take care of yourself.
Я тебя победила, я победила Имельду. Что ж, пошлите
I
получать.
should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Точнее, ждать наше новое улучшение.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
А вот и завершено задание «Даже, небо, не предел».
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Да. Очень жду, конечно, улучшения следующее. Но летать по этим рейсам я больше не собираюсь. Это кошмар. От меня что-то хочет Натсай. И я, как обычно, с радостью ей помогу в этом. Где моя Натси?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Что ж, пошлите искать доказательства вины Харлоу.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Миссис Ботвинс, мы надеемся, что вы пересмотрите свое решение касательно материальной помощи. Вам дали достаточно времени, но наше терпение не безгранично. Ваш муж наверняка хочет, чтобы вы поняли всю ценность нашего сотрудничества. Готовы ли вы ответить до конца недели? Этот разговор должен остаться между нами. Надеемся, вы понимаете.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ну что ж, раз уж добыли информацию, нужно поделиться с Натсай и узнать, что известно ей. Она там следить за кем-то собиралась.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Эх, а вот и тревожные звоночки. Ого!
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Да, блин, я знаю, что она в подвале.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio.
Во-первых, сразу прячемся. Во-вторых, нужно полностью, да? Ну ладно.
The hidden door. Revelio.
Такс, ну заходим.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
А мне кажется, мне нужен очень хорошо и очень внимательно все искать. Мало ли, что тут за секреты
I'd better
могут.
be sure I'm not seen.
Тут что-то темновато, ничего не видно
Be
потом.
arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
А вот тут все такие, я смотрю, блатные, да, 37-й левел.
Fog blazing a bit, Charlie. They don't seem to care for me in Hogwarts. Can't say I blame them what with all I've done there.
Revelio.
I ain't allowed back in glad rags on account of my light fingers.
Someone messing about.
What's that? Better have a look then.
Revelio.
Тихо.
Hey,
Too much fire. I'm seeing things.
Не заметили, да?
nothing even worth stealing.
I've used unforgivable
Ах, ладно. Кто там еще? Так, я вижу, что тут кто-то еще где-то есть. А, они там. Давайте спрячемся тогда. Что тут? Тут что-то есть, да? Прям тут. Так, не, куда-то меня притащило. Ясно.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Что-то на меня пошел.
Revelio.
Наоборот, от меня нужно идти.
Ministry's never done nothing for me, no wise.
Lucas Totalis, Lombardo. Revelio.
Так, ну тут все было просто.
No more
Тинька!
happy days for you.
Revelio.
Это было неожиданно, но да ладно. Так, нет, я в той комнате еще все не нашла. Куда это вы меня? А, нет, возможно, там как раз-таки я нормально все шла.
Lucas Totalis. Revelio.
Я была быстрее, чем ты.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Ты мне мил, словно Авгурей, чья песнь предвестница дождя. Я с каждым днем люблю сильней. Пленил ты верностью меня. На своем сердце чары чую. Оков прошу я не снимай. Ведь в нашу встречу роковую я навсегда попала в рай. Дулчибелла Филбред.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Так, это дальше Натсай искать. Подождите.
Revelio.
С этой стороны я не вижу сундуков вроде бы. А, нет, я вижу деньги. Наверху вижу что-то. Дорогой Отто, я перечитала твое последнее письмо бесчисленное количество раз и буду перечитывать вновь и вновь каждый час, пока мы не встретимся. Меня пугает мысль о том, что я еще не скоро тебя увижу, но я верю в лучшее. Любовь моя, скорее бы настал тот день, когда мы расскажем о помолвке всем близким, особенно моему отцу. Я понимаю, что ты хочешь подождать, пока не встанешь на ноги, и я знаю, что ты изо всех сил стремишься к этому. Но знай, что невозможность поделиться своими чувствами, которые переполняют меня и уносят на седьмое небо, и впрямь невыносимая пытка. Теперь я еще раз перечитаю твое письмо. С любовью, Рози.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Как обычно, я молодец.
That must be it somewhere.
Я просто круг дала, да? Ну, я молодец какая. Давайте на всякий я спрячусь. А, не надо прятаться.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Ого!
Revelio.
Тут его палочка. Подождите, ребятушки.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
А Натти, иди помогай Натсай.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
В смысле, приготовься к бою? Я же всех перебила. Или ты мне новых хочешь подкинуть?
Natсай Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isko Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Nattsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Ну,
I'm truly awed by
о.
what
Ну что ж, пошлите забирать.
Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Где там мое улучшение? Обновление для метлы. 3 уровень, 7500.
I
Капец.
truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Ну что ж, на этом я тогда серию буду заканчивать и уже продолжим в следующий раз. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Я надеюсь, что серия вам понравилась. И вы ликуете с нашей победой над Имельдой, так же, как и я. Я рада, что я завершила эти 3 круга ада. Их реально 3. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Пишите ваши комментарии, ставьте лайки. Не забывайте подписываться на мой канал, чтобы не пропускать выход новых видосиков. С вами была Лейла, и всем пока. Пока-пока.